G'day folks. Last week, an elderly leader in the United States had a full-on brain freeze, and it wasn't Joe Biden. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell was asked a very simple question. Would he be running for re-election in the midterms in 2026? This was his response, or more pointedly, his non-response.
What are your thoughts on running for re-election in 2026?
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026?
yes.
All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute.
What's even more troubling is this wasn't a one-off. This happened just over a month ago.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDAA. This week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Are you good, Mitch?
Okay, Mitch? Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your office? Do you want to say anything else to the press? Go back.
Go ahead, John.
I'll take it back. Let's go back to you.
Go ahead, John.
Now, this is not something to laugh at or make fun of because it's serious and actually quite sad. The short of it is, something is clearly very wrong with the senator, and frankly, he should not be there. His family shouldn't allow it. His team shouldn't allow it. Voters shouldn't allow it. It's a theme in American politics, though. Old folks who cling to power for too long. Although it's not always their fault because those politicians keep on getting elected. So in that sense, the people mustn't mind too much. Let's go through some others. There's 1,000 different examples we could use and have used of Joe Biden speaking gibberish. This was one such clangor.
And I want to thank all of you here for including bipartisan elected officials like Representative Governor, Senator Braun, Senator Booker, Representative Jackie. Are you here? Where's Jackie? I didn't think she was going to be here.
Biden was looking for Congresswoman Jackie Walorski, who died in a car crash a month earlier. Joe Biden is 80, 81 in November, 82 when the next election rolls around. Mitch McConnell is 81. But there's more. Democrat Senator Dianne Feinstein is 90 and had this moment during a vote last month.
That's an increase of $26 billion for the Department of Defense, and it funds priorities submitted.
Yeah, just say aye.
Okay, just aye.
Thank you.
There are others too. Former Speaker Nancy Pelosi is 83. Iowa Republican Chuck Grassley, he's 89. And he'll be 95 when his next term expires. Now, I don't want to sound ageist, because there are benefits to having older folks in power, as they often come with wisdom and experience. Let's use Ronald Reagan as an example. In 1984, Reagan was 73 and running to be re-elected. Alzheimer's wasn't in the picture yet, but he struggled through his first debate against Walter Mondale.
The system is still where it was with regard to the progressivity, as I've said.
Reagan, as we now know, used his age to his advantage and turned things around at the next debate.
You already are the oldest president in history, and some of your staff say you were tired after your most recent encounter with Mr. Mondale. I recall yet that President Kennedy had to go for days on end with very little sleep during the Cuba Missile Crisis. Is there any doubt in your mind that you would be able to function in such circumstances?
Not at all, Mr. Truitt, and I want you to know that also I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience.
Back to present day, and another example. Donald Trump, who's 77, but he says he's never touched a drink, never had a smoke, never done a drug. His cognitive abilities seem normal, a benefit from a healthier lifestyle, no doubt, not that of a career politician, which is why I'd be reluctant to set an age limit, as some folks are fitter than others. But there should be term limits. Mitch McConnell, who was Senate Majority Leader for a while, is serving his 7th term. There's just no way he should get an 8th, given his recent health slips, although doctors have given him the okay. Same for Joe Biden. He should not be running again. At the end of the day, the people are poorer for it, and they are the ones who always deserve capable representation. Thanks for watching. To support this channel, please like, share and subscribe below. I'll see you next week.